distinguished president of today's program, prominent guests, honorable dignitaries, and dear all. I am tremendously delighted to have this golden opportunity to speak on the given topic, Triple Divorce Bill, Empowerment or Retrogression of Muslim Spouses. It is undeniable fact that Islam is a perfect and divine religion, revealed to all mankind for their betterment and prosperity. It has balanced and moderate sets of wonderful principles, magnificent doctrines, and blissful to both male and female alike. And it has no atom of discrimination and inequality in its core with regard to the men and women in all walks of worldly life. It brought about the logical and reasonable law of getting married with the characterization of rights and duties of brides and grooms. It rather defined the cases in which husband may part his spouse from himself and dissolve the marriage contract to get rid of miseries, anxieties, and feud. It neither let women mounted in shackles and fetters, nor it freed them from all Islamic traditions and values, but it gave them moderate and just commandments to illuminate their lives with the light of joy and delight. Dear visionary audience, it is naked truth that all the enemies of Islam across the globe are deliberately and assiduously coming up with the fake and unpractical idea to empower women, make them liberal, independent, and self-sufficient, inspiring them to turn back from the sources of the heavenly orders. However, the few number of illiterate and money-oriented women fell victim of this poisonous claim to quench their worldly thirst, throwing Islamic law and order behind themselves. Stimulated and overwhelmed by razzle-dazzle of ringing coins, glamour and the light of the world, some women of the weakest faith stirred the peaceful air of the country by demanding the government to abolish instant triple divorce in the name of gender justice, equality, and empowerment. But alas, the government came up with the unfair, illogic bill which deteriorates their rights and ruins their lives, rather than it guarantees them safety and security. Even more, it calibrates their personalities in the respectful community. Let's go through the Muslim Women Protection of Rights and Marriage Bill 2017, introduced in Lok Sabha by the Minister of Law and Justice, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, on December 28, 2017. The bill makes all declaration of talaq, including in written or electronic form, to be void and illegal. It defines talaq as talaq bida or any other similar form of talaq pronounced by a Muslim man, resulting in instant and irrevocable divorce. Talaq bida refers to the practice under Muslim personal laws, where pronouncement of the word talaq thrice in one sitting by a Muslim man results in instant and irrevocable divorce. If anybody pronounces triple divorce, it will be regarded a criminal, cognizable, and non-payable offense. A husband declaring divorce can be imprisoned for up to 3 years along with a fine. Secondly, the divorced wife would be entitled to seek subsistence and allowance from husband for herself and her dependent children. Dear sophisticated audience, this bill is explicitly denotes that it is against the religious principle and the Indian constitution. Moreover, the bill has many internal contradictions which go against interests and rights of Muslim women. The JIS Central Advisory Council feels that not only is this bill contrary to Article 25 of the Indian Constitution, which guarantees freedom of religion, but also goes against the recent judgment of the Supreme Court regarding triple talaq. When the bill does not consider triple talaq to be valid, then how can it be punishable? The bill has also made the husband responsible for the maintenance of his wife and children. The question that strikes the mind is that how shall an imprisoned man serve his family financially being jobless behind the bar? Is it possible for a man who has spent his broody and gloomy days in a long imprisonment because of his wife to reunite with her again? Is it rational to force them to tie in unity? Where where the right of man vanished. Is this proposed bill not infringing the fundamental right of Indian citizen which permits him to freely choose his life partner? However, it became clear enough that this bill is neither in favor of both male and female partners at all, rather it opens the door of oppression, amenity, inhumanity and exploitation to them all. Dear Islamic brethren, if a sensible man deeply ponders over this very matter, he would significantly realize that the law has come to snatch the privileged powers and entitled rights granted by both the religion and the constitution. For instance, a woman whose relation got twisted with her husband and she wants absolute separation from her husband will put her spouse in limbo. Neither will he pay her dues as his life partner, nor will divorce her for fear of detention and long legal process. The situation of such women is worse than a divorce. Respected luminaries, empowerment of Muslim women never lies in banning hijab or approving instant people divorce. Empowering Muslim women socially, economically, educationally, politically and legally is long-awaited desire of the government. But its efforts are in vain because of its bigotry and double standard extend to Muslim women. May Allah give us tawfiq to act upon the commandments of Allah. Thank you. Jazakallah wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
MashaAllah.
Dear audience,